The Detroit Free Press named him as the #1 player on its Best of the Midwest team. Ron Zook compared him to one of the all-time Fighting Illini greats, saying, quote, Martez is as close to Simeon Rice as I've seen. Rice left Champaign, of course, as the #3 overall pick in the NFL draft. And while Wilson might not reach such lofty heights, as the Illini prepare for Baylor in the Texas Bowl, he's certainly trending in the right direction. Here's Mike Hall.
He wears #2 for the Illini defense. Some know him simply as Martez. Opponents know him as a first-team All-Big Ten linebacker.
Interception by Martez Wilson.
But his teammates know him simply as Super Tez.
Seen one article after my freshman year, they gave him the nickname Super Tez.
Swallowed up right up the middle. Martez Wilson has the stop.
Get up, do my celebration, then some of the guys come up like, nice play, Super.
Super Tez was one of Ron Zook's biggest recruits. After a dominating 4 years at Simeon High School in Chicago, Wilson accepted a scholarship to play at Illinois in 2007, arriving in Champaign with lofty expectations.
My first season was a good one. Came in, I played the role, showcasing my speed at times.
Martez Wilson putting on the Jets and chasing down the quarterback.
I was the starting gunner on punt. My sophomore year was really a letdown to a lot of people. I felt like I let my family down the most, because I feel like that's what I play for. I play just to see the smile on my mother and father's face.
Wilson's subpar sophomore season reached a new low on the morning of December 12, 2008, when he witnessed a former teammate being assaulted on campus.
He was just laying down completely unconscious. Didn't know what was happening. I was just seeing like a several amount of dudes around him. I would say about 6, if it wasn't more than that. And the first thing I did was just run over there to his aid. And I fought the guys off, and then in the process, my teammate now, which is Jack Ramsey, he pointed out to me. He was like, Tez, you bleed. I'm like, man, I don't care about bleeding, nothing like that, it's just a little blood. He like, no, look at your stomach. I looked at my stomach, that's when I seen some of my intestines hanging out.
Wilson was stabbed twice and rushed to a local hospital where he underwent surgery.
I got stabbed twice. The one in my back made my right lung collapse. The one in my stomach had ripped out my intestines. I don't regret helping him. What I did learn from that night is make sure you observe all your surroundings very well before you just reach in and jump in and help someone. From that night on, I told myself I was gonna change my life and really dedicate myself to football.
Illinois linebacker Martez Wilson has been released from a Champaign area hospital and is expected to make a full recovery after being stabbed during an altercation at a local bar.
Over the next 6 months, Wilson rehabbed and showed up to camp in 2009 fully recovered and poised for a bounce-back junior season. During a 9-tackle performance against Missouri in the season opener, Wilson experienced neck pain.
Lots of injury news today in the Big Ten. We start you off in Champaign, where the injury news is not good. Illinois has lost starting middle linebacker Martez Wilson for the season due to a herniated disc in his neck.
Worst feeling ever, probably. Very similar to losing a very close member in your family. It was very similar to that situation. It says his motivation is just push, push, push. You gotta play it like it's your last play because my football career could have been over.
After redshirting in 2009, Wilson again endured an off-season of rehab, making a triumphant return this fall.
That play was just broken up from the beginning. Martez Wilson with the sack.
Wilson led the Illini in tackles, earning first-team All-Big Ten honors. Super Tez was super again.
I think the nickname is perfect. I think it fit me very well. Say I've been through a lot, and that's probably one of the most proud moments. I come back having a good season.